Thank you so much. Oh, pardon. May I ask a question, please?
Certainly, Effendi.
Do you watch gyms? If it ain't broke, fix it. YouTube videos.
Yes, doesn't everyone?
Well, today I'm kind of doing some catch up. We have these TV trays, or tables, I guess, not really trays. And I got one that broke off here. So I'm going to glue that, and then I'm going to clamp it. This clamp, actually it needs to be clamped a little different, but this will hold it to where it needs to be. I think it must have broke before. I'm not sure, but I'm going to glue it back. And the other thing I'm going to do is plant my begonias, that back a little bit, and put them in different flower pots. And then to get this aside here, I'm going to put some pots in here with the begonias. And these are those wagons that I redid last winter. They were really bad shape. The bottoms were coming out of this plywood. So I put masonite in there. And this one here, the blue one, I had to take it all apart. I mean, it was completely, even these little stake deals on the sides of it. Well, I took those off and redid them. Nailed and glued and screwed and whatever I needed to do. And I think this one, yeah, this one, the one that had the broken wheel. I don't know if you can see that. But I JB welded it. I was kind of skeptical, but I just like somebody welded it. I was really sorry. I never really used JB weld before. And I like it's a good product. It seems to be sturdy. This is better than it was before. And I think I used JB weld on something else, but I'm not sure. You can see how they're constructed. There's a metal frame with the wheels attached. It's like the running gear, and then a tongue, and then a little seat. So what I do is I take flower pots like these here, and then I got two of each. And these are pottery. This one's plastic, but nobody will notice. I put this one in the back, and I take one of these, put in the front with begonias in it. I get a big one in the back and a little one in front, but I'm going to show you.
Time now to discuss matter of great importance.
Yes.
The key to these is if you have these, you want to rebuild them, or if you get new ones, make sure there's holes in the bottom, because what that does, no matter how it's setting, the water's going to go one corner or set in the middle, and I got a hole there too. So you can see each corner has a hole, and then one in the middle. That way, when it rains, if I water them, any extra water drains out. It doesn't set in the bottom of the wagon. And the problem with that is, when it sits in the bottom of the wagon and it's plywood, it's going to rot. I mean, I've had some of these, I think, man, it's going to be close to 10 years. I think this is the first one. That's the one I had to rebuild. But so I'm going to get doing that. I'm going to first glue this, and then I'm going to plant begonias, and then I'm going to go and put these little wagons around 3 different places in the front yard. It looks nice. I mean, it's not a mansion, but it's home.
That is perhaps explanation.
Okay, I'm going to get these. This, I want to do that gluing first, so it has plenty of time. So the first thing I'm going to do is fix this leg.
We will be most grateful for the benefit of such assistance as you may be able to offer.
I'm not sure if I'm coming or going, but it sure is fun doing it.
Let's see how I want to do this. Oops. Those aren't like that. So I'm going to put some of this glue. I use the Tight Bond 3. Yeah, it's probably not. Directions. So I'm going to read those. Surface must be clean and dry. To surface ink. So I'm going to put a little bit on both surfaces. I know what you're thinking. Now, if I could just get that to stay just like that. I need a rag. Oh, I'll be back. Let's sit. Okay, now get my little clamp here. Tighten up on. No. Let's see here. Like that. Okay. Yeah, I guess that'll work. I can do this right this time. Just about like that. Okay, set that aside here. Now I'm going to do the begonias.
That knowledge most dangerous.
And I'm thinking, pot or the back pot, I'll put begonias, and then in the front I'll put these and cellulose. I've had them before. They turn out, as long as you fertilize them good and stuff. That reminds me, I gotta get my fertilizer here. We got my fertilizer. I buy potting soil has nutrients in it, but I put this on there too. I'm going to start with the blue wagon. These will go into that. Okay, one of the things I do need, rocks. I need some rocks for the bottom of these pots.
That is perhaps explanation.
Rocks. Okay, got my fertilizer, got my rocks, got my pots. Ooh, problem is these bottoms are a little bit perfect solution.
That knowledge most dangerous.
So I discovered was, at least in these bigger pots, let's see this, yeah, even the holes are so big, and these even, for these little rocks, if I put them in there, they're going to fall through. I'm going to take some of this landscape fabric and just put it in the bottoms. I had a decent set of scissors, and these are bad. Don't want to do that. Yeah, that's the way to do it. There, just place that right down the middle over that hole so those rocks won't fall through. And this handy. Okay, now, just gonna pour a few of these in the bottom. Some of you may have better ways to do this, but just the way I do it. And if you got any suggestions, leave a suggestion to do this better.
We will be most grateful for the benefit of such assistance as you may be able to offer.
See, now I got the rocks are in there and they stayed. Now I can put dirt in it, get this kind of organized. Now, okay. My potting soil is I will fill the pot of about to there, about 2/3, 3/4. I just fill in around it, and I fertilize it on top of that, and I take some more of this, the potting soil. Okay, now the next thing I need is water. I got a watering can that I fixed last spring. Okay, this one's done. I'm going to place it in the front of the wagon it goes in. And I'll get the begonia ready. This is the larger pot that goes in the back. watering can. I fixed the bottom last year, but it looks like I still have one leak. I'm going to mark that. I'm going to mark that so that this winter, oops, that ain't right. That ain't good. Okay. It's right here. Okay, here's the end results. Those flowers I planted. The hanging one, there's one down there. And then the hanging one and one down there. Then there's one there. And there's my wagon. And the other flowers. Here's a view. This. Then I have this one up here. There. Then here's my second wagon, the hanging pot. And then over here is the third wagon. Right there. And that's it.
Do you watch James, if it ain't broke fix it, YouTube videos?
Yes, doesn't everyone?